Hey guys, Lou Lombardi here. Some of you may recognize me from my YouTube videos. Some of you know me from my website, awakentherockstarwithin.com. But most of you have found this video via my mailing list. Thank you so much for signing up for my mailing list. My goal is to really give you guys very useful hints and tips and ideas to really get you closer to what it is that you really want out of life. You know, I was just speaking of what it is that you really want out of life. I was having a conversation with my sister. We're very, very close. We share a lot of stuff together, and we were talking on the phone the other night, and I said, Paula, what is it? What is it that you really, really want? And she said, Lou, she says, I just know that I don't want to live an unlived life. And, you know, that's just like, wow, you know, an unlived life, you know, the sort of gravity of that really hit me, and it has just really sat with me ever since. And I think that that's what a lot of us do, you know. We get through the day, we get through the week, we get through the month, we get through the year, and we're just kind of hanging on, and we're on that treadmill, right? You know, one day leading into the next. But when was the last time you sat down and said, well, what the heck what do I really want out of this life? You know, am I just living just to pay the bills? You know, I mean, if all you're doing is, you know, going to work every day so you can pay the bills, so you can go to work every day, well, kind of like, what is the point, you know? So it seems really pathetic, and that is what most of us are doing. And probably if you found this video, you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, that's what I'm doing, and that sucks, and I don't want to do that. And, you know, I'm glad, because that's really the first step to say, that sucks. I don't want to do that. I no longer want to live an unlived life. And I want to work with you guys and help you to see and show you some ways that you can sort of break free of this treadmill and start to get some of your long-term goals back and focused on, and getting a plan together for making those things happen. Now, the worst thing you can do, though, the worst thing you can do is to spend all your time working. Okay, so life isn't all about work, and that is unfortunately what most people do. You know, there's been a study that came out very recently by hospice workers listing the top 5 or top 10 end-of-life regrets that people have, and one of the main ones is people say that they wish they would not have spent so much time working. Okay, and you know, the day goes by, you're on that treadmill, and the day's over, and then the next day you have plans, and you never quite get to them. They're always just sort of like just out of reach, and that's really sad. So let's change that. Let's start today by thinking about how we can change that. In the email here that you're getting from me, there's some other materials here. Read them over, look them over. You might find some helpful stuff. But the thing that I would like you to do right now, as soon as the video is over, is sit down and really think about, and even jot down, you know, on some note cards or someplace you're going to see all the time, what is it that you really want? Where do you really want to go? What kind of life do you really want to have? I mean, this doesn't have to be some major goal setting. This should be fun, enjoyable, kind of like, you know, having like a cool fantasy about what, if you could have any kind of life that you wanted, what would it be? I mean, you can look around here and you can see that I'm a musician. I'm wildly passionate about music. So I'm setting up my life so that I can spend most of my time working on the things that you know, really turn my crank, the things that get me really excited. And for me, those usually things, most of those things have to do with music in some form or another. Okay, and whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for you. I'm not you, you're not me. Maybe you're an artist as well. Maybe you want to be able to go skiing in Tahoe for, you know, six months out of the year. I don't know. Maybe you want to be bi-coastal. Maybe you want a home in Europe. Whatever, that's fine. Get excited about it. This is your homework. I want you to sit down and have a lot of fun with this and jot down the way you would like your life to be if there were no limits. And I'll give you a hint. There are no limits. That's a little preview, okay? That's a little sneak peek. So get excited. Get some sort of map or some kind of idea about what it is that you really want. And I will see you in the next video. My name is Lou Lombardi, and thanks for watching.